Welcome to our channel, where we explore the darkest corners of true crime history. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most shocking and disturbing cases in American history, the Jeffrey Dahmer murders. Early life and crimes. Jeffrey Dahmer was born on May 21, 1960, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to Joyce and Lionel Dahmer. His early life seemed normal, with a stable family and a younger brother. However, his parents, marital problems, and his own social struggles in school may have contributed to his isolation and withdrawal. As Dahmer entered his teenage years, his behavior became increasingly strange. He became fascinated with death and the supernatural, collecting animal skeletons and conducting crude experiments. His parents, though concerned, failed to address these warning signs, and Dahmer's dark impulses continued to grow. This marked the beginning of a downward spiral that would ultimately lead to his first murder in 1978. At just 18 years old, Dahmer committed his first murder, killing 19-year-old Stephen Hicks. This event would set the stage for the heinous crimes that followed, as Dahmer's desire for control and domination over others intensified. His ability to lead a double life, hiding his dark secrets from the world, allowed him to continue his killing spree unchecked. This section sets the foundation for understanding the twisted mind of Jeffrey Dahmer. The murders. Between 1980 and 1990, Dahmer murdered 16 men and boys, mostly young African-American men. He would lure them to his apartment with promises of sex, money, or a place to stay. Once there, he would overpower and kill them, often using sedatives or strangulation. Dahmer's methods were particularly brutal, involving rape, torture, and cannibalism. He would often dismember his victims, keeping body parts as trophies or for later consumption. His actions were driven by a twisted desire for control and domination, as well as a fascination with death and the supernatural. Dahmer's victims were mostly vulnerable individuals, including sex workers, hitchhikers, and those who were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. They were often marginalized and overlooked by society, making it easier for Dahmer to target them without detection. This section highlights the tragic lives lost to Dahmer's brutality and the devastating impact on their families and loved ones. Arrest and trial. In 1991, Dahmer's killing spree came to an end when one of his intended victims, Tracy Edwards, escaped from his apartment and led police to the scene. Upon arrival, officers found a house of horrors, with human remains and evidence of cannibalism. Dahmer was arrested and subsequently confessed to 17 murders. Dahmer's trial was highly publicized, with many questioning how he was able to evade detection for so long. In 1992, he was sentenced to 15 consecutive life terms in prison. During his trial, Dahmer expressed remorse for his actions, but many felt it was too little, too late. Dahmer spent 3 years in prison before being beaten to death by fellow inmate Christopher Scarver in 1994. Scarver believed Dahmer was evil and deserved to die. Dahmer's death marked the end of a dark chapter in American true crime history, but the impact of his actions continues to be felt by the families of his victims and the community at large. Conclusion. The final section of the video reflects on the significance of the Jeffrey Dahmer case, emphasizing the importance of remembering the victims and their families. It serves as a reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked evil and the need for vigilance in our communities. The Dahmer case has had a lasting impact on true crime history, highlighting the darkest aspects of human nature. It has also led to improvements in law, enforcement procedures, and community awareness, helping to prevent similar tragedies from occurring. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime content.